Hello and welcome to Song Theory. As some of you may know, I love listening to brand new genres of music, and today is no different because today we are listening to one I have never heard of before, and it's called Corpsewave. Sounds crazy, probably is. Let's take a look at it. So Corpsewave, and I asked ChatGPT, right? I wanted to ask and see what was going on. Corpsewave is described by music that uses samples from funeral recordings, ghost EVPs, or even audio sourced from death scenes. Funsies. This sounds like like tons of fun. I am new to this. I don't know what all of that means for the most part, right? I do know, of course, what music sampled from funeral recordings. That sounds crazy. So literally, these people would go to funerals, like, and just have a microphone there, taking in all the music, and then going back to their studio and then mixing it all together, right? Ghost EVPs, like they'll go to haunted houses and listen to the groans and moans of dead soldiers from the 1800s, and then put it in a song. This one is called Corpsewave by someone named Bleizik. We'll say Bleizik, right? Okay, I don't know if you guys heard what I just heard. Let me run it back. It sounded like I heard like a. It's okay. So this got a little creepy. Okay, so remember earlier it did say, and I just want to note, it did say that sometimes they make this music from ghost EVPs and samples from funerals. So I don't know if that's what I just heard. It was a little creepy. I got goosebumps on my arms, but it did sound kind of good. I'm not a hater of it. It sounded pretty interesting. This is another Corpsewave kind of sound. I'm enjoying it. It's hard to find songs like these because apparently, according to the internet, there's not a whole lot of them that exist. Like people, I mean, obviously these are sub genres of music that I'm listening to, right? There's a ton of other genres of music, and if you guys want to watch me react to these genres, please subscribe and like my channel because I'm going to be responding to a lot of you guys' comments. And if you have a genre that you want me to listen to, I'm here. Comment below and tell me. But this Corpsewave, so far, I'm enjoying it. The way that the music switches up is kind of surprising to me. Like, it just completely switches gears. It changes to like a completely different meter. Like the tempo completely like transforms out of nowhere. So that's kind of odd. And also, I would love to know, I think for me, I would love to know how they're getting these recordings. You know what I mean? Like, are they actually sitting at a funeral and like taking the ambient noise from a room full of dead guys and women? Like, how are we doing this? Right? How many ghost EVPs are in this track? Like, how many damned souls am I listening to right now? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. But let's go on to the next one and see what we got. Here we go. I want to respond by saying this. So this music reminds me of like the moment before Blade walks in. Like, if you guys ever watched Blade before, you know what I'm talking about. That club scene, like the very first Blade where he's walking into the club. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like he's about to sit there and like fight a bunch of vampires. I'm loving the vibe. If this is, listen, Corpsewave, I might have to add some of this to my playlist. I'm pretty impressed. You know, before I've reviewed other genres of music, right? And so I reviewed gore grind, gore core, and all these other, you know, like heavy metal, death metal like genres. And some of them just really like, noise grind and some other stuff. A lot of it was just noise. A lot of it didn't sound like music to me, right? And so this, though, I like Corpsewave. I never thought that sentence would come out of my mouth. I think I might be the first person in my entire lineage to ever say those words. I like Corpsewave. But I do enjoy the way the music kind of molds together, right? It starts off real quick and kind of, you know, it has like this tempo to it that's really infectious, you know? And then at some point in the beat drop, it just completely shifts gears into like a different tempo and rhythm, and it just completely takes you out of your element. And at first you're getting along with it, and then it just, you know? So I think that's cool. I'm enjoying this. I am enjoying this. Okay, let's listen to a little bit more. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh. What the heck? All right. Woo! I feel like I need a cigarette after that. Okay. Wow. That was a moment. I felt like I was on a sonic roller coaster. Okay. Lots of ups and downs. It was enjoyable. It wasn't bad. Like, I liked it. But it shifted so quickly. Like, I have my neck. I have whiplash. Because you literally go from like this slow toned, very kind of, you know, legato, almost sound like an orchestra that's kind of, and then it just goes straight into breakneck. Like, wow. This track is actually just straight up called Corpsewave. So it's just called Corpsewave. So let's dive in.
1, 2, 3, hit!
Okay, yeah. I like that. Oh, you know what? Nah. You know what? This reminds me of those. Man, y'all know what I'm talking about. Do you guys remember those dancing techno people? It was a meme that came out like, I want to say, I don't know, like 10 or 15 years ago. Hold on. Dancing techno people. This is exactly what it reminds me of. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Well, of course we have Techno Viking. Yeah, here it is. Okay. This is what it reminds me of. Hold on. I'm gonna press mute on this video. Okay, here we go. Okay, here. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, hit!
There it is. This is it. Yes. Oh my God, that's so funny. Yeah, this is exactly what it reminds me of. So cool. Yeah, no, I thoroughly enjoyed. Actually, this is one of those genres where I could say that it sounds creepier than I thought, right? Like, I think I was expecting, again, I listened to gore noise and gore grind and all these heavy metal like genres, and they were creepy and weird and off-putting, and admittedly, it was hard to listen to. This is one of those sub genres that I'm like, you know what? I actually can see myself putting that on a playlist. Like, it wasn't hard on the ears. It wasn't difficult to listen to, right? It was enjoyable. I enjoyed myself. I think this sounded good. And also, too, what I'm used to, especially with these new genres, is I'm used to getting, like, really creeped out. I mean, this one is creepy. Like, it is designed to be creepy because, like we talked about before, it is supposed to be about music that has been generated and sampled from funeral noise, from ghost EVPs and death scenes. Like, that's creepy. But from what I just heard, they put it together in a way where I would have never been able to tell. If someone were to play this for me, it's just a random day and like, hey, man, Daryl, come listen to this, man. And I sat down, I would have never known that that's how the music was made. So I would love to actually see the cooks in the kitchen. I want to see how they made these samples and what they did. But I liked it. Tell me what you think in the comments. Did you enjoy Corpsewave? Was it fun for you? I got more coming. And if you guys have any suggestions about any, like, you know, crazy genres, let me know and I'll listen to it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great day. To better tomorrow. God bless. I'll see you all later.